greatest motorsport on earth, introducing Full Pull Live, your front row seat to all the action. Don't miss our next NTPA national event, the Friday Night Spectacular, August 23rd from Wellington, Ohio. Sign up at the brand new low price of $39.99 a month. Full Pull Live, the greatest motorsport on earth, streams here.
Muted. Welcome, pulling fans, to the Weigh-In Wednesday show. We're going to preview Wellington, Ohio, this Friday night, the Friday Night Spectacular, I think they call it, the Friday Spectacular. How many of you are still tired from Bowling Green? Raise your hands. How many of you can take a week to recover from Bowling Green? It was amazing. Please go to Handshake Bets on TikTok and Instagram and Better, BETR. And they have about 10, 12 videos up there, and they're awesome. A couple of them have 500,000 views. And they were spending time with you, the pulling fan, in the stands. They were shaking Joe Ader's hand. They were in the pits. They were drinking beers. They were watching pulling. They were tractor pull virgins. It was their first time. That was their big joke all week. And shout out to everybody on the north side who treated them like home. It was amazing. It was amazing. Hopefully you got to enjoy our free live stream last night from Greenville, Ohio. It's on YouTube. It's on Facebook. We were having some issues with Facebook, with some connectivity issues with there, but it was on YouTube for the entire show as well. So we're excited to be in Wellington, Ohio this Friday night. Again, fullpull.live will handle it, fullpullpicks.com. The cash picks are already up. We will cover those as well as we head into here. So if you have any questions in the comments, any Bowling Green comments, have you been to Wellington before? Raise your hand. What makes Wellington special? Why is it a great Grand National? We're definitely on an Ohio trip here now. We have Canton the following week, and then we roll into Sandwich, Illinois, and I believe we have the Enderley, and that'll be the Grand National season before we head into the fall. And we're going to have you covered all year long here at fullpull.live. Got some big announcements coming up about off-season events as well to keep you entertained, because the greatest motorsport on earth lives here at fullpull.live. So without further ado, I'm going to jump right into this. Let me know what classes you want me to cover. If you have any questions, please throw them in the comments, and we're going to have fun. And again, thank you for your support of fullpull.live and fullpullpicks.com. We're having a blast. We're growing the sport. And ultimately, we're going to put more money back in the pullers' pockets, because that's what they deserve. They're getting the same payback that they were 35 years ago, and it's time to change that. It is time to change that, and that's what Full Pull Live, Full Pull Picks, the entire team is going to do for the sport. Take it to the next level that it deserves. So without further ado, let's jump into the picks here. Our first class I have up for Wellington is going to be the Unlimiteds. So Kevin Criswell, Blown Sentineless, will be hook number 1. Doug Theobald, Full Blown Wicked, will be hook number 2. Mark Cole, the Gambler, number 3. Billy Beers, the War Wagon, signed up. I hope he's there. I know he's waiting on one last part. Ricky Rose, Giddy Up, had an awesome Bowling Green. David Richardson, the Foursome. Joe Ader, Emax. Brad Benedict, Nonsense. Joseph Fintech, Adam Bauer, Cross-Threaded. Pretty sure Joe was the ring winner in Bowling Green. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments. I'll be more than happy to throw that up there on the screen if I was wrong on that. But I'm pretty sure that Joe, was the ring winner there. So there's your Unlimiteds again this Friday night. The Friday, I think they call it, the Spectacular. The Friday Night Spectacular in Wellington, Ohio. Super, super excited for that. Let's jump to Light Super Stocks. Scott Whitworth, the Bin Buster, will be hook number 1. Brandon Phillips, number 2. Terry Blackford, number 3. Adam Spiegelberg will be number 4 with Detonator Black. Craig Smith, Whiskey's Fine, number 5. Brent Payne and Glot. And that's what sucked. These guys hooked in session 1 Thursday night. And remember, it kind of drizzled all night long. In Bowling Green on Thursday night. Not drizzle, kind of sprinkled. Then it actually did drizzle. And the Light Supers were doing fine. And then Brent Payne kind of one-wheeled it there, and that's why they decided to call it. It's about 4 or 5 tractors left, if I remember correctly. So Brent Payne, number 6. Brandon Phillips will be number 7 on the John Deere. Rex Kuhn, letter Buck. Cody Chiswick will be number 9 with A&D Excessive Force. Chris Linville on the Ridge Runner will be hook 10. Marcus Whittleson, Gunpowder and Lead. His daughter got married last Saturday. I'm trying to remember who drove the tractor on Saturday for him, but he had a good pass. Colton Whitworth, Yield Express. Mark Gettinger, Diggers Deer. Good to see Mark back out, running at the high level, at the Grand National level. Larry Phillips, Extremely Insane. And Brian Schrammick, who drove the Pro Stock to the ring win, the Youngblood, will be piloting his Light Super Red Friday night in Wellington, Ohio. Again, this is the Weigh-In Wednesday show. We do this before every Grand National fan, and we give you the lineups. You can also go find them at fullpull.live as well on the website after the show. Because a lot of people will text us and go, hey, where do I find that again? So Let's move on to the pro stocks. Big pro stock class fans, 22 of them. Avery Nauman, Little Rascal, Carlton Cope, the Warpath. So good to see Carlton back out. He has signed up for regional national points. So what does that mean to a competitor? If he is not going to take grand national points from another competitor. So if he got in between somebody, let's say Simon was first and Brent Meyer was second or third, and Carlton got in there in second, it actually would only be 1 point between those because Carlton's not picking up grand national points. Brandon Simon, hook number 3. Chris Kane, Aces Wild. Now again, that's a 5-0 tractor, but he's jumping up the hook with the big boys. Chance McGrath, Last Chance 2. One of your Bowling Green winners, I believe, Saturday night, session 5. Russ Schroeder, Extra Butter. Brent Meyer, your defending Grand National Champion, has a solid lead right now in the Pro Stock class, heading into Wellington. Kevin Schmucker, Get Her Done Deer. And then Brent Meyer was one of the big sponsors of that $10,000 class, I think, that went to the Light Supers, the winner. Brent owns Lincoln Diesel Specialties. So if you have a truck, a diesel truck, and you want to talk to a puller and you want to buy some parts from them, go to LincolnDieselSpecialties.com. Brent's a good dude. Kevin Schmucker, Get Her Done Deer, out of Louisville, Ohio. There's Braden Shramick, driving Youngblood again. That's your ring winner from Bowling Green. Corey Hoffman, the King of Deers. Dean Ortner, the 310 Express out of Wakeman, Ohio, hook number 11. Mike Conley out of Blade, Ohio with Mac Nasty. Peter Norton, Money on Black, 13. I've seen Brad Moss been driving that tractor a lot this year. Brandon Simon, Farley, Loud and Heavy X. Esden Lemke, New Generation Plus. Rob Russell, Workhorse, hook 16. Tim Kane, Chris's dad, driving the Red Gambler at hook 17. James Ray, piloting Mac Daddy at hook 18. Danny Schmucker out of Louisville, Ohio, again, the Rampage. Steve Ortner, Old School, that's a 60-30 if I believe. Jack Mace, Billet Binder, and then Nick Ecklinger, with Dream on Deer. Now, I think Nick had a 4-wheel drive truck. Didn't he have Bramer's old truck? And I think they went back to Pro Stock, if I remember correctly. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. But there's your Pro Stock lineup for Friday night spectacular, Wellington, Ohio. We're buzzing through these here tonight, just doing a weigh-in preview show that we like to do before every Grand National. And we're going to go into fullpullpicks.com as well. Your cash picks will be up there. How did you do in Bowling Green? I picked off one class. I think I bet the field on 2-wheel drive trucks. So I was happy with that. I picked the field on 2-wheel drive trucks on both of my picks there, on my cash picks, and I think that did good for me. I'll go double check my account. Let's move to mini rods. Again, I just have the Grand National. I believe there's some regional classes there as well. Here we go. Mini rods, we have 28 of them. So Grant Theobald will be hook number 1 with Little Wicked. Pretty sure it's a fight right now between Brian McDonald and Ken Venny. I think they're 1 and 2 in the Grand National points for mini rods. Hammer Time will be number 2. Walk the Line, Ron Tobin, number 3. Cody Singletary, Carolina Night Trains, hook 4. Andy Corporal, Little Heathen. CJ Graysick with the Pile Drivers, hook 6. Brian Cullen, hook 7 with the Crazy Horse. Ken Venny, Funny Little Farm Haul. Jeff Hurt will be there. Awesome. Great when Jeff shows up. Little Bear. Adam Kester with Beast of Burden. Gene Zeitner with One Piece at a Time. Kevin Campbell, the wild card. Him and Lindsay had an awesome Bowling Green. One of the sessions, they both finished in, I think, in the top 5 or the top 10 for sure. And we had over 50 mini rods in Bowling Green. Kevin Hill, Bristol, Vermont, the Plum Crazy. Renee Theobald, Pretty Wicked. Hook 14, Cody Singletary. 15th, Carolina Night Train. Brian McDonald. So Brian's 16th hook and Ken Venny's 18th hook, or 8th hook. So Brian with the vibrator. Oh, no, he's driving. Brian's driving Chase's mini there. Sorry. I was looking for a little insanity. Very little insanity. Kevin Dick driving the Cat's Ass. Tiffin, Ohio. Adam Kester, Foot Loose. Troy Arndt, number 19, Slingshot. Lindsey Campbell, Short Fuse. Brian Guza, Grandpa's Disaster. Jeff Hurt, back with B-Bear. Rick Peters in the Buckeye Special, hook 22. Dusty Price and Bacon Bits, hook 24. Adam Bauer, Iron Toy, hook 25. Brian McDonald, there he is. So very little sanity. So this is going to be interesting because Venny's early, right? 8th. And Brian's down there at 26. That'll be interesting to see how that shakes out for those two. Holt Strickland, 27th hook at Just Ask. And Bryce Cullen with Dr. Dirt out of Wakeman, Ohio. A little rounded out there. So it'd be interesting to see how it all shakes out. Who does what heading in there. And we're starting in some points races. We already crowned some champions, I believe, in semi and light mod and Bowling Green with RJ Simon. And the Simon Says Motorsports team taking those. We're going to be highlighting some of our points champions as well as we head into all of this. So how did you do on fullpullpicks.com with your cash picks this past weekend in Bowling Green. And have you made your picks yet for Wellington, Ohio? So let's jump into the picks right now. I'll share my screen with everybody. So leaderboard, let's buzz through Bowling Green. So we had cash picks last night for Greenville, Ohio. I believe we're going to have cash picks for Madison, South Dakota as well with the Outlaw Truck and Tractor Pulling Association. So here's last night. We had some head-to-heads for Hot Farm. And we also had, here's 5-0 Pro Stocks last night, cash picks. We had a $45 winner, Brad Slider, John Deere 6396. Picked New Era and Wrapped Up with Vengeance. Remember the head-to-heads, you have to do who would do the best out of those two that they had in the head-to-head matchups. So that's good to see that there. It's fun to go through and look for some big winners here. Again, I hope you enjoyed the free live stream last night. It was awesome doing all of that. So here's some winners last night as well in the two-wheel drives. We had 6 winners there in the two-wheel drives last night from Greenville, Ohio. Diesel Superstocks Bowling Green. We had 5 winners there. Super Rooster Triple Bypass. Pretty sure that was to pick 2 to finish in the top 3. Again, right now what I'm doing, fans, I'm just looking at fullpullpicks.com. You can also go to the Full Pull app and just showing how people did in Bowling Green. And then we'll talk about our cash picks for Wellington, Ohio as well, what games are already up. But I kind of wanted to cover some of this. This is fun. Bowling Green is special because of you fans. I just can't, when people ask what makes Bowling Green special, I just say the fans. It's awesome. Nobody, not one person got the Unlimiteds right Friday night in Bowling Green. Mini Rods, session 5. We had 4 winners. Fishman, Running Red 43, Stuff and Whatnot, and Shadow Master 1975 were our winners there. Let's see here. Keep scrolling down. Super Semis, head-to-head. We had no winners there on the semis. Again, this is the Weigh-In Wednesday show, fans, where we get in. We preview the lineups. We've already done that. You can also find us at fullpull.live. It says Wellington lineups in the upper right corner, fullpull.live. Pro stocks. Let's see how people did the pro stocks. No winners in pro stocks either. Big numbers. I'm telling you, it's hard. But if you can hit, it's big dollars too. So that's what makes it fun. So session 5. Super stock diesel trucks. Didn't have any winners there. Man, Bowling Green was tough on us. Full pull picks. Super stock open picks, session 4, Bowling Green, Ohio. There we got a winner. J. Powell 99 picked Extremely Armed and Dangerous and considered Armed and Dangerous to finish in the top 3. We got a winner there. Modified head-to-head. Yeah, 2 winners there. Running Red 43 and BJC. We got a Giddy Up Simon Says combo, and then a Simon Says Giddy Up combo. Good stuff. Way to go. Congratulations on that. So that was mods, session 4. The numbers were huge out in Bowling Green. I don't know if you paid attention watching the live stream. We had 62 wheelers, 40-some four-wheel drive trucks, 50 mini rods, 46 pro stocks, I think. Just insane. 20 diesel super stocks the first night. Light supers, I think we had about 20. No winners in the light supers for session 4. Four-wheel drive head-to-head. 1 winner there, CCW, picked 4Play and Stray Dog, won $110. That was session 3. We got all the sessions in except the 2-wheelers got canceled Saturday afternoon with the rain that came through. They did finalize the Super Farm class. Pro Stocks session 3. Ooh, big one there. 693 smokes. Field pick and Youngblood. There we go. So what a field pick is, and also we'll see if we have any set up for Wellington or not, basically, but Full Pull Picks will put up a field pick. So there's certain people you can pick, pullers, and there's a field pick, and there's like maybe 5, 10, 15, depends upon the size of the class there. So a field pick definitely paid off for the Case Fan 970. $10 won $693. because they went Field and Youngblood. Oh, that is awesome. That is great to see. That got to make that Case Fan 970 super happy. Way to go. Full pull. We're growing the sport. We're growing the sport. We're having fun. And that's what it's all about. That's what it deserves. I want to make this bigger. I'm sorry. There we go. They can actually read it. Super Semis Session 3. Had a $180 winner there. Jennifer picked Drivers Wanted, RJ and Nikki's Nightmare. Brian Ellithorpe. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 winners there. Good job, everybody. Yeah, we're reviewing Bowling Green right now. And then we're going to talk about Wellington cash picks coming up here. Modifieds. Nap time. $218 winner. Way to go. Nap time picking Dirt Slinger. And Simon Says in Session 3. I wonder if that's the naps that we think of, maybe. It's possible. Mini Rods Session 2. Here we go. Pit Bitch 1. $176 winner. Mark Kinton, J Miller 560. 3 winners there. That's a good name. A $19 cash pick won $176. Good job. So I'll go back to leaderboard here. Superstock Diesel Truck Session 2. No winners. I picked the Field and Trump there. Diesel Superstock Session 2. Yeah, Suede. We had a $192 winner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 winners in Diesel Superstock. Suede picked Triple Bypass and Red Horse. $20 wager. Excuse me, $20 cash pick. Won them $192 in prizes. That's awesome. So way to go. So let's go check out Wellington this week. Again, you can do this on your app, everybody. You can also do this on the website. I like to go to fullpullpicks.com. Just go right to the website. Again, if you haven't set up an account yet, you get $20 free deposited into your account. So Wellington, Ohio. And again, we're going to have Madison, South Dakota up as well for the Outlaw Truck and Tractor Pulling Association here in the next day. Light super stocks. So we're picking 2 to finish in the top 3. Bin Buster. Here's the odds right now. And this is following where everybody's putting their cash picks. Insanity, Brandon Phillips. 3.75 to 1. Considered Armin Dangerous. Terry Blackburn's a favorite there. Detonator Black. Whiskey's Fine. Loud and Light. You pick 2 competitors that you think will finish in the top 3. And the odds will move until the class starts, just so you know. So let's do Terry. And then let's do Rex Coon. And let's do a cash pick of 5. That would win $750. So let's go back to Pro Stocks, Wellington, Ohio. In Session 1, we're going to pick 2 to finish in the top 3. I'm going to grab Loud and Heavy and Last Chance 2. Pro Stock classes. So all the classes are so tough right now. There's some field picks here. We'll take a look at that in a second. So a $5 cash pick would win me $81. And let's go back to Pro Stocks. Let's talk about that field pick a little bit. So field pick is this. So it's all other entries not listed. So we can select the field. So you would get Little Rascal, Avery Newman, King of Deers, 310 Express, Old School, Dream on Deer. Now, these are some more of your not well-known Grand National tractors, okay? But why not, right? 310 Express. I know some of these tractors run hard. So I'm gonna take the field, and I'm gonna grab Tim Kaine. He's got 1 Grand National win this year. And the Red Gambler. There we go. So we'll see how that shakes out for us. Again, fullpullpicks.com for Friday night Wellington, Ohio fans. Going through that right now. We did announce the lineups already. Mini rods. Select 2 competitors to finish in the top 3. We got field picks again. 2.5 odds on those. So we can select the field. So in the field, we have Hammer Time, we have Walk the Line, Carolina Night Train, Little Heathen, Pile Driver, Crazy Horse, One Piece at a Time, Plum Crazy, The Cat's Ass, Slingshot, Buckeye Special, Bacon Bits, Dr. Dirt. I like the field. And I like Little Bear. Boom. And we got one more class to go. Unlimited. I bet Joe is by far the heavy favorite, would be my guess. Cross-threaded Adam Bauer's 11-1. We got to grab that. And Mark Cole, the gambler, been making some really good passes of late. So I'm going to grab that, see what happens. So there we go. And it's fun to go in and see how you did with your leaderboard. Then you go and here's your My Picks section. Again, this is on your phone. This is on your computer, all the things that you want to do here. But this let's make it fun. And money's going back to the pullers from this, fans. That's the agreement that they have. So I've heard some rumblings, oh, it's not blah, blah, blah. But no, it is. I'm speaking the truth. I'm speaking the truth. So Wellington, Ohio, everybody. This Friday night, it's going to be fun. Again, I'm going to bring up fullpull.live for you to see that, where you can show the lineups as well. And I'll post that out on social media for everybody. Stop sharing that screen. Again, it's Wednesday night, Friday night, spectacular Wellington, Ohio coming up. I'm going to show you fullpull.live. And please head over to the Handshake Bet guys on Instagram and TikTok and engage with their content, please. They just do an amazing job. They do an amazing job. And it was great to have them in Bowling Green. So here is the Wellington lineups that we covered at the beginning of the show. I'm going to put this in the comments for you fans. But this is where you're going to find these every week. I get a lot of comments like, where are the lineups? And that's where they are. So Full Pull Live. That's going in the comments right now, so you can click on that. All right. I'll show you what it looks like on our page as well. So you click on Wellington lineups, you scroll down, and boom, here they are. Here's the official lineups from the NTPA, just like we talked about. There's light supers, pro stocks. This is pulling order, everything. So if you think like an earlier hook's better and unlimited, you grab Criswell. Blown Sentless. We know they can run. Doug Theobald, Joe Aders towards the bottom, right? Always a favorite. So all this can be found at fullpull.live. Fullpullpicks.com is where you make your cash picks. Watch the live stream at fullpull.live, and then our fullpull.us, kind of the starting page of everything. And you can find everything you want from there. So it's going to be a blast. And like I said, we're winding down the season here on the NTPA Grand National. But Full Pull Live will have you covered all year round, working on a bunch of different stuff here to bring pulling. And if you want Full Pull Live at your pull, get a hold of us. Let us know where you are, when it is, and let's see what we can do. Why not put a bigger spotlight on your event? So just message us on social media or send an email to one of us, and we'll see what we can do, because we want to grow the sport just like you do as well. So thanks for watching tonight, the Wednesday weigh-in show for the Friday Night Spectacular in Wellington, Ohio. We'll be back soon. Please engaging with our social media, like, comment, and share. That's all we can ask. Hey, Jake, how are you tonight? Jake has given me beers. So, again, Bowling Green was amazing. The campgrounds were fun. I've been reading a lot of comments that people liked the new rules in the campgrounds. It was fun, but it wasn't stupid, and hopefully nobody got hurt. One guy did dive after us in Pico Koozie, literally right next to us, and the Handshake Bet guys were like, they kind of looked at me, and I looked at them, and he got up and had a little cut on his arm, and he shook it off over there on the north side. And there was a train horn all weekend. That was interesting. It was fun, but you fans are the best. This is the greatest motorsport on earth, and the live stream lives here. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you soon.
Great greatest motorsport on earth, introducing Full Pull Live, your front row seat to all the action. Don't miss our next NTPA national event, the Friday Night Spectacular, August 23rd from Wellington, Ohio. Sign up at the brand new low price of $39.99 a month. Full